We're not going, obviously, because we don't have a big. But the Cougars coach texted us and asked us if we were going, and we were just like, why do you care?
All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to graph each one of these on there. Now, I would recommend colored pencils. I do have my colored pencils with me. If when you get to that spot on your review, you want to do it. So if I have x is greater than 0, that's a vertical line through 0. So at this point, I'm looking about over here. Now, I'm not going to shade this in because, especially on the board, it gets real confusing, okay, when I shade it. If you do it on your paper, do it really light. Okay, so this, but I also would make sure that I wrote my equations right above it, color-coded. Okay, y is greater than 0, that's going to be this line right here. And so right now I'm talking about this section right here. That's what they have in common. Now, these right here, I have to rearrange them to be able to graph. So I have x plus 3y is less than or equal to 15. I've got to take the x to the other side, so I have 3y is less than or equal to negative x plus 15. And then I'm going to divide by my y. Negative 1/3 x plus 5. Okay, so there's another equation that I have. So I'm going to go up 5. And then I'm going to go down 1 and to the right 3. Notice all of these are solid lines.
Except that y.
Okay, and it's less than, so right now I'm talking about right here. Okay. All right, got one more to put on there. So this one.
You lost the equal sign on the y equation on the green line.
Right, I did.
Yay.
Okay, and I also did not write this equation.
Cheater. Must be tired.
I think we all are.
You're no kidding. I asked my mom if we could go get coffee before this, and she said no, we didn't have time. It's like,
Okay, so then I have to do this equation. All I have to do is take the negative 4x to the other side. Ooh, I don't want to grab that. Okay, so I gotta go up 16.
what's when
Is
you
it supposed to be red?
What does it look like?
It looks like pink.
it looks like red.
Looks like red to me.
That's when you just put a line up there and you write, this is the point 016, and then
Well, the lighting's hitting from this angle. It looks
It's about
pink.
like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so
Yeah, it's pink.
Wow.
You see it? Just like I had.
oh, and I'm changing it to equal. Okay, if you'll notice,
Wow.
that's the section they have in common.
whoa.
That's amazing.
Okay, so I've got this point, this point, this point, and this point.
I have a question.
Yes.
So what if you had like a vertical line on the left side of the y-axis, and so like it's not with all the other lines,
They won't give you one.
but it was like,
Yeah, they have to, all three of them have it in common.
Okay.
Okay. If they did this direction, it would still just be this.
okay.
Because that one wouldn't have these points between it in common.
Mhm.
So you're looking for what they have in common.
Okay.
Okay. What is this point down here?
0,
0, 0. Okay. I know it is where these two cross. X is 0, Y is
It
0.
looks like an owl.
Okay. What about this one?
0.
0, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, now I could figure that out in a different way. I know that the x is 0 because it's on the x is greater than or equal to 0 line. That's the intersection between this purple one and this whatever color that was that I made it. I guess that one's purple too. If I plugged in 0 here, what would I get as an answer for y? If I plugged in 0 for the x,
5.
I would get 5. Okay, that's another way to do that. But if you graphed it right, you see that it's 0, 5. Okay, now these two are a little bit of a problem, except for the fact that all of these can go in your calculator. So this one right here, I know it is 0, okay, because it's on that y is greater than 0, but I don't know what the x is. I could plug it in, but I think what I'm going to do, I don't have a calculator left.
Here, you can
Okay, so put in your calculator, put this equation,
Mm-hmm.
this equation, and that equation. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna set up my chart over here. Alright, to find this one right here, I would need to have y is equal to 0 in there, and I would have to have y is equal to negative 4x plus 16. Find a point of intersection between those two, which means you want to take the highlight off of that one.
Oh, I found the other one.
Wait, plus 16?
It is plus 16.
The intersection for the other one is 3, 4.
This one is what?
3, 4.
3, 4.
4 0.
This is what?
4 is 0.
Okay, so that's the intersection. I think that's the one that Kate just did. So if I did second calculate on that, and I came down here to intersect,
That is 16.
well, it gives me 3 and 4. Yeah, which is what I've got. Okay, but now the one that I want, that other one down there, it's the blue line, which is y equals 0, and then it's that red line, which is this one, the negative 4x plus 16. See where it's red and blue, where it intersects? When I walk back up there, I'll show you. So I'm going to take that off. Okay, now I'm going to find the point of intersection between those. So do point of
You like doing that?
intersection.
0.
How do I get the Y?
No.
How do I get the Y in the calculator?
It's just y equals 0. I mean, you have the y on the calculator. So you just do,
Why is it 0
Zero.
first?
okay, and I want to take off the highlight on that. So I want to know where those two intersect. Did anybody get an answer for this
4
one?
0.
4, 0.
Oh, why do I have 0 on the one? That was my
4, 0.
mistake. Okay. Okay, once I get all those points,
Oh, I forgot about the table.
remember what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug these in. 3 times 0 plus 2 times 0, because I plug in the x and the y, it's going to give me 0. 3 times 0 plus 2 times y, that's going to give me 10. 3 times 3 plus 2 times 4, that's going to give me 17. 3 times 4 plus 2 times 0 is going to give me 12. What's my maximum point?
17.
17. What's my minimum point?
0.
0.
3.
Okay.
3.
All right.
You get it.
And then that brings you to what you just did on that quiz/homework. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write your homework assignment on the board. Okay?
Got it.
Now, don't blow this off. You blow off a review homework assignment, it affects your test grade. Okay, not because of me, but because of what you don't know when you get there. So, page 176 through 178, I want you to do, and make sure you read the instructions carefully. Do 12 through 38 even, but there is a word problem that I'm not going to make you do, so not 36. Okay? Make sure you read the instructions.